On guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, we won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen, I've been talking for a long time about how social media and just cell phones, period, sometimes can be detrimental to the development of a child, whether they, it's their social development or just mental development of how they think the world works, and just how I think, honestly, and this is in adults too. It makes us where we become farther and farther from dealing with each other on a level of being human. I told you before in my stories, if you have teenagers and, younger kids, it's always good to monitor their phone from time to time. More often than not, things can slip by that you don't see, and it might, be an indication of bullying, so on and so forth, and things that, following the pattern of a unknown behavior that your children might be exhibiting at this present time. This story right here is out of a city in Texas called Balch Springs. Shout out. That'll probably be the first and last time I ever mentioned Balch Springs, but it's all good. And it's about this man right here, man. This is disturbing me. This guy right here is 54-year-old Anthony Atkinson. Atkinson. He's a track coach at a place called DeSoto AAU. I guess it's a track league. He taught track and field to kids. This guy right here was caught doing some unsavory things on a cell phone that the father of the victim had in his possession at the time. Mr. Atkinson didn't know that he was talking to the father. Guys, take a look at this, man. There's some sick people out here that, we put trust in to help with the development of children. And sometimes stuff like this happens. Take a look.
A North Texas track and field coach has been arrested, accused of exchanging sexually related texts with a teenager. Police say the texts were discovered by the girl's father. Fox 4's Dan Anglin joins us with more on the police investigation. Dion.
Hi there, Clarice. Well, Balch Springs investigators say it is a disturbing exchange of inappropriate content between a 54-year-old coach and a teen girl, a student athlete who has been working with that coach since she was about 8 years old. A DeSoto AAU track and field coach, 54-year-old Anthony Atkinson, is charged with online solicitation of a minor. Balch Springs police investigators tell Fox 4 the disturbing case was exposed when Atkinson sent a late-night text to the victim, a 16-year-old girl. That teenager's father was in control of her phone. He responded, pretending to be his teen daughter. Police say some very disturbing findings in that cell phone are what followed.
This startled the dad, was very upset, and brought it to our attention.
A news release on Atkinson's arrest states Atkinson was asking for video recordings involving sexual acts from his daughter in exchange for money. The parent also discovered that Atkinson had sent a sexually explicit image to his daughter.
Like he wanted her to do something and then send it to him.
Yes, that's correct.
And then he'd pay her for that.
Correct.
Atkinson, who goes by Coach A, was booked into the Dallas County Jail. He is listed on the roster with the Junior Speedsters Track Club of DeSoto. Investigators say Atkinson has coached the 16-year-old girl since she was about 8 years old. Counselors are continuing forensic interviews with her as she receives ongoing care. Atkinson's history is now a major focus for investigators.
Anthony Atkins has been a coach for about 30 years. And that is a very long time. And I understand that there may be older individuals who have been under the guidance and under the coach of Coach A. And so we're trying to see if there's any other victims out there.
Police want any more potential victims or parents of victims to know the length of time passed does not matter.
It doesn't matter how long it's been. Contact your local agency, notify them.
Now, again, Adkison is charged with online solicitation of a minor, and the investigation is ongoing. He is jailed with a bond set at $25,000. That's the very latest live. Clarice, back to you.
Dion, thank
Guys, that's the story of this guy, Anthony Atkinson. And in my opinion, I don't think this is the first time he did that. For him to be bold like that. And then another thing is this, man. This guy hitting kids up in the wee hours of the morning when they supposed to be asleep. You known this girl since she was 8 years old, when she was underdeveloped and just a kid. And now here she is, 16 years old, and you making moves on her and making propositions on her like she's somebody that's in one of those pay-per-view adult film videos or something. If I was that father, I'd push this all the way, this envelope all the way to the end of the table for justice. Can you imagine a father sitting there? You already think you're doing the right thing at night by taking your daughter's cell phone so she can concentrate on her studies and get the proper rest she needs to go to school and have a productive day. Here comes somebody that you know and trust, just appearing on the phone saying, crazy stuff to your daughter that's 16 years old and don't know nothing about nothing. This guy is 54 freaking years old. You'd think he had a lick of sense. Man, just it's predators all over the place. He tried to offer money. Can you imagine being a father? He tried to offer money while texting you on the phone like he thinks you the daughter and asking in explicit detail what he wants and what he's offered. Ain't no price on what he was asking that man or that girl at her age to do that makes this thing right. People like this I don't respect. And whatever happened to him happened to him. This guy, I'm sure, got kids or had kids at one time that were 16 years old, and he was protective of them. A lot of times, man, these coaches do stuff because they get paid to do it, and they might care in the beginning, but after a while, like everything else, man is never satisfied. You get lackadaisical, and it becomes more of a job. So to make it worth your while, they start thinking about other things or get bored in their position. This guy right here, man, it's a damn shame. It is. Now his face is plastered all over the place and he looks stupid as hell. Something you won't live down. Now you on the register list. Got you in text messages saying it. You know what I mean? Can't blame nobody else but you. And this is why I tell you people out there, you monitor your kids' phones, man, no matter what. No matter how nice the kid is in the house. You know what I'm saying? There are people that are not so nice outside that house that are entrusted in doing the right thing and caring about your kids the way you care about them. And it's impossible. We see it in a lot of videos I do about how they catching teachers now doing crazy stuff in the classroom with kids, mocking them, beating on them, silly stuff. We start to see kids attacking teachers and parents defending them when the student was out of line when you seen it on tape. World's going backwards, man. But a lot of us are trying to continue to move forward. And that's the dilemma we have out here. The earth spins one way. It doesn't stop and go back the other way and cause a reverse reaction. Nature runs in the same rhythm. We are part of nature. We are natural beings. We're supposed to do the same thing. And when you start doing stuff outside of the norm, this is the type of stuff that happened. It should have never happened in the first place. This guy needs to be ashamed of himself, and I hope he don't never get out of jail. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. These are your kids. Each one of them, no matter how many you have, is unique unto themselves. As a parent, it's your job to protect them and put them in a position to where they can be the most fruitful in life, both to themselves and those around them, whether it's you teaching them lessons or showing them by example. And this guy right here, man, shit. See you in the next video. Take care.